Today we're going to discuss with you the storekeeping of goods in catering. Storekeeping is the counting of stocks in store. These stocks may be of raw material, tools, work in process, and finished goods. In any catering establishment, a clean, orderly food store run efficiently is essential in the following reasons. First, stocks of food can be kept at a suitable level, so eliminating the risk of running out of any commodity. Second, all food entering and leaving the stores can be properly checked. This helps to prevent wastage. The last one, a check can be kept on the percentage profit of each department of the establishment. A well-planned store should include the following features. First, it should be cool and face the north so that it does not have the sun shining to it. B. It must be well ventilated and free from dampness, because dampness in a dry store causes it to be musty and encourages bacteria to grow and tends to rust. C. It should be in a convenient position to receive goods being delivered by suppliers and also in a suitable position to issue goods to various departments. D. A good standard of hygiene is essential. Therefore, the walls and ceilings should be free from cracks and either painted or tiled so as to be easy cleaned. The floor should be free from cracks and easy to wash. The junction between the wall and floor should be rounded to prevent the accumulation of dirt. Next, shelves should be easy to clean. Goods lighting, both natural and artificial, is very necessary. G. A counter should be provided to keep out an authorized person, thus reducing the risk of pilfering. H. The storekeeper should be provided with a suitable desk. Next, there should be an ample, well-arranged storage space, with shelves of varying depths and separate sections for each type of food. These sections may include deep freeze cabinets, cold rooms, refrigerators, chill rooms, vegetable bins, and container store. Space should be also provided for empty containers. The last, efficient, easy to clean waiting machines for large and small scale work should be supplied. Storage containers. Foods delivered in flimsy bags or containers should be transferred to suitable store containers. These should be easy to wash and have tight-fitting lids. Glass or plastic containers are suitable for many foods, such as spices and herbs, as they have the advantage of being transparent. Therefore, it is easy to see at a glance how much of the commodity is in stock. Bulk dry goods like pulse, sugar, salt, etc. should be stored in suitable bins with tight-fitting lids. These bins should have wells so that they can be easily moved for cleaning. All bins should be clearly labeled or numbered. Sacks or cases or commodities should not be stored on the floor. They should be raised on dock boards so as to permit a free circulation of air. Some goods are delivered in containers suitable for storage, and these need not be transferred. Heavy cases and jars should be stored at a convenient height to prevent any strain in lifting. Special storage points. First, all old stock should be brought forward with each new delivery. Second, commodities with strong smells or flavors should be stored as far away as possible from those foods which readily absorb flavor. Third, bread should be kept in a well-ventilated container with a lid. Lack of ventilation causes condensation and encourages molds. Cakes and biscuits should be stored in airtight tins. Tinned goods should be unpacked, inspected and stocked on shelves. When expecting tins, these points should be locked for blunt tins. These were the ends of the tins bulge owing to the formation of gas either by bacteria growing in the food and producing gas, or with the food attacking the tin plate and producing gas. All blunt these tins should be browned away as the contents are dangerous and the use of the contents may cause food poisoning. Dent tins. These should be used as soon as possible not because the dent is an indication of inferior quality, but because dent tins, if left, will rust and rusty tin will eventually puncture. Storage life of tins varies considerably and depends mainly on how the contents attack the internal coating of the tin, which may corrode and lay bare the stain. Cleaning materials often have strong smells. Therefore, they should be kept in a separate store. Cleaning powders should never be stored near food. Next, storage accommodation. Foods are divided into two groups for the purpose of storage: dry foods and perishable foods. Dry foods include cereals, pulse, sugar, flour, bread, cakes, jams, pickles, and other bottled foods, like canned foods and cleaning materials. While perishable foods include meat, poultry, game, fish, dairy produce and fats, and vegetables and fruit. The cold room. A large catering establishment may have a cold room for meat, with possibly a deep freeze compartment where supplies can be kept in a frozen stage for long periods. Poultry is also stored in a cold room. Fish should have a cold room of its own so that it does not affect other foods. Game, when plucked, is also kept in a cold room. A cold room are very important because they help to prolong the shelf life and fresh goods. They are also effective in reducing the amount of waste and lengthening the time frame for marketing these foods. Chill room. A chill room keeps foods cold without freezing and is particularly suitable for those foods requiring a consistent, not too cold temperature, such as dessert, fruits, salad, cheese, etc. Refrigerator. The refrigerator gives cold room and chill room conditions and is ideal for storing fats. These are the use of refrigeration. All refrigerators, cold rooms, chill rooms, and deep freeze units should be regularly inspected and maintained by qualified refrigeration engineers. Second, defrosting should occur regularly. According to instructions issued from the manufacturers, refrigerators usually required to be defrosted weekly. If this is not done, then the efficiency of the refrigerator is lessened. Third, while a cold unit is being defrosted, it should be thoroughly cleaned, including all the shelves. Fourth, hot foods should never be placed in a refrigerator or cold room because the steam given off can affect nervy foods. The last one, peeled onions should never be kept in a cold room because the smell can taint other foods. Vegetable store. This should be designed to store all vegetables in a cool, dry, well-ventilated room with bins for root vegetables and racking for other vegetables. Care should be taken to see that all stock of vegetables are used before the new ones. This is important as fresh vegetables and fruits deteriorate quickly. If it is not convenient to empty root vegetables into bins, they should be kept in a sack on racks off the ground. Ordering of goods within the establishment. In a large catering establishment, the stores carry a stock which for variety and quantity often equals a large grocery store. Its operation is similar in many respects, the main difference being that requisitions take the place of cash. The system of internal and external accountancy must be simple but precise. The storekeeper. The essentials which go to making a good storekeeper are: first, they have an experience; second, they have knowledge of how to handle, care for, and organize the stock in his or her charge; third, a tidy mind and sense of detail; fourth, a quick grasp of figures; fifth, a clear handwriting; sixth, a liking for his or her job; and last, honesty. There are many departments which draw supplies from these stores: kitchen, still room, restaurant, grill room, banqueting, floor, together with the signatures of the heads of departments of those who have the right to sign the requisition forms. All requisitions must be handed to the storekeeper in time to allow the ordering and delivery of the goods on the appropriate day. Different colored requisitions may be used for the various departments if desired. Types of books used in store controls. Bin card. There should be an individual bin card for each item held in stock. The following details are found on the bin card: the name of the commodity, issuing unit, date goods are received or issued, from whom they are received and to whom issued, maximum stock, minimum stock, the quantity received, the quantity issued, and the balance held in stock. Next, the store's ledger. This is usually found in the form of loose leaf file giving one ledger sheet to each item held in stock. The following details are found on a store ledger sheet: first, name of commodity, classification, unit, maximum stock, minimum stock, date of goods received or issued, from whom they are received and to whom issued, invoice or requisition number, the quantity received or issued and the remaining balance held in stock, unit price, and the cash value of goods received and issued, and the balancing cash total of goods held in stock. Every time goods are received or issued, the appropriate interest should be made on the necessary stores, ledger sheets, and bin cards. In this way, the balance on your bin card should always be the same as the balance shown on the store's ledger sheet. See the department requisition book. One of these books should be issued to each department in the catering establishment which finds it necessary to draw goods from the store. These books can either be of different colors or have serial number denoting to which department they belong. Every time goods have to be drawn from the store, a requisition must be filled out and signed by the necessary head of department. This applies whether one item or 20 items are needed from the store. When the storekeeper issues the goods, he will check them against the requisition and take them off. At the same time, the fills in the cost of each item. In this way, the total expenditure over a period of a certain department can be quickly found. The following details are found on the requisition sheet. First, the serial number, name of department, the date, descriptions of goods required, quantity of goods required, unit, price per unit, issue if different, quantity of good issue, cash column, and the signature. The next, order book. This is in duplicate and has to be filled in by the storekeeper every time he or she wishes to have goods delivered. Whenever goods are ordered, an order sheet must be filled in and sent to the supplier. On receipt of the goods, they should be checked against both delivery note and duplicate order sheet. All order sheets must be signed by the storekeeper. Details found on an order sheet are as follows: name and address of catering establishment, the name and address of supplier, serial number of order sheet, the quantity of goods, description of goods to be ordered, the date, signature, and the date of delivery if a specific day required. The last one is the stock sheets. Stocks should be taken at regular intervals of either 1 week or 1 month. Spot checks are advisable about every 3 months. The stock check should be taken where possible by an independent person, thus preventing the chance of pilfering and fiddling taking place. The details found in the stock sheets are the follows: the description of goods, the quantity received and issued at balance, per price per unit, the cash column. The stock sheets will normally be printed in alphabetical order. All fresh foodstuffs such as meat, fish, vegetables, etc. will be entered in a stock sheet in the normal manner, but as they are purchased and used up daily, a nil stock will always be shown on their respective ledger sheets. Commercial documents. Essential parts of control system of any catering establishment are delivery notes, invoice, credit notes, and statements. Delivery notes are sent with the goods supplied as a means of checking that everything ordered has been delivered. The delivery note should also be checked against the duplicate order sheet. Invoice. Invoice are bills sent to clients, setting up the cost of goods supplied or services rendered. An invoice should be sent on the day the goods are dispatched or the service are rendered, or as soon as possible afterwards. At least one copy of each invoice is made and used for posting up the books of account, stock records, and so on. Invoice contain the following information: first, the name, address, telephone number, etc. as a printed heading with the firm supplying the goods or services. Second, the name and address of the firm to whom the goods or services have been supplied. Third, the word invoice. Fourth, the date on which the goods or service were supplied. Fifth, particulars of the goods or service supplied together with the prices. The last one, a note concerning the terms of settlement. Example terms: 5% 1 month, which means that if the person receiving the invoice settles his account within 1 month, he may deduct 5% as discount. Credit notes are advised to clients, setting out allowances made for goods returned or adjustment made through errors or overcharging on invoice. They should also be issued when chargeable containers such as crates, boxes, or sacks are returned. Credit notes are exactly the same in form as invoice, except the word credit note appears in place of the word invoice. To make them more easily distinguishable, they are usually printed in red, whereas invoices are always printed in black. A credit note should be sent as soon as it is known the client is entitled to the credit of a sum with which he has been previously charged by invoice. Statements are summarizes of all invoices and credit notes sent to clients during the previous accounting period, usually 1 month. They also show any sums of owing or paid from previous accounting periods and the total amount due. A statement is usually a copy of a client's ledger account and does not contain more information than is necessary to check invoice and credit notes. When a client makes payment, he usually sends a check together with the statement he has received. The check is paid into the bank and the statement may be returned to the client duly received. Cash discount is a discount allowed in consideration of prompt payment. At the end of any length of time chosen as any accounting period, example 1 month, there will be some outstanding debts. In order to encourage customers to pay within a stipulated time, sellers of goods frequently offer a discount. This is called cash discount. Trade discount is discount allowed by one trader to another. This is deduction from the catalog price of goods made before arriving at the invoice price. The amount of trade discount does not therefore appear in the accounts. For example, in a catalog of kitchen equipment, a machine listed at €250 less 20% trade discount shows. The invoice price is €200. The €200 is the amount entered in appropriate accounts. In the case of purchase tax on articles, discount is taken off after the tax has been deducted from list price. Gross price is the price of an article before discount has been deducted. Net price is the price after discount has been deducted. In some cases, a price on which no discount will be allowed. Stores control. In conclusion, the following list gives the duties of storekeeper. First, to keep a good standard of tidiness and cleanliness. Second, to arrange proper storage space for all incoming foodstuffs. Third, to keep up-to-date price list of all commodities. Fourth, to ensure that an ample supply of all important foodstuffs is always available. Fifth, check that all orders are correctly made out and dispatched in good time. Next, to check all incoming stores, quantity, quality, and price. 7. To keep all delivery notes, invoice, credit notes, receipt, and statement efficiently filed. Next, to keep a daily store issue sheet. Next, to keep a set of bin cards. To issue nothing without receiving a signed sheet in exchange. To check all stock at frequent intervals. Next, to see that all chargeable containers are properly kept, returned, and credited. That is, all money charged for sacks, boxes, etc. is deducted from the account. Next, to obtain the best value at the lowest buying price. The last one, to know when foods are in or out of season. Cash account. The following are essentials for the keeping of a simple cash account. First, all interest must be dated. Second, all monies received must be clearly named and entered on the left hand or debit side of the book. Third, all monies paid out must also be clearly shown and entered on the right hand or credit side of the book. Fourth, at the end of the given period, either a day, week, or month, or at the end of each page, the book must be balanced. Both sides are totaled and the difference between the two is known at the balance. For example, the debit side is greater than the credit side. Then a credit or right hand side balance is shown, so that the two totals are then equal. A credit balance then means cash in hand. The last one, The debit balance cannot occur because it is impossible to pay out more than is received.